I'm not going to keep this one long, give y'all a chance to join in. I'm going to show y'all. All right. So when you're defending bunch sets, usually the tight end and the receiver right here, they're typically too close to the line. So we want to take advantage of that, okay? So what I like to do, we're going to spread the line, spread the linebackers. We're going to press, and we're just going to kind of walk him off a little bit, right? So now those three receivers got 5 bodies in front of them, okay? So this is going to make it hard for them to get into their routes, and it's going to kind of congest them to where they're going to have to find something else to kind of work with, all right? So now we got that to kind of work with. Now we can just kind of do some adjustments on the back end. It just kind of like sometimes I might contain and then re-rush, just have like a single contain or something, You just want to kind of see, like mainly you're not going to allow a lot of yards, so I'm just going to slow it down. If you take 2 receivers off of their routes immediately, because see we get a chip right there. Max Crosby blows them up. See, all we got to do now, it's like, that's the goal line fade that they're doing. We can put him in a hard flat. Sometimes you can kind of get creative with it. So if they try to do that goal line fade, we got bodies over there. You're not gonna get too much. If he tries to throw that shit, it's gonna get picked. They do a nice little switch here too. Allow the sauce squad, so I can put sauce squad over there. So that'd be sauce squad with a hard flat, and then, again, like I said, you want to just kind of limit. I know it looks a little glitchy. They'd be touching each other and stuff, but it's fine. Mainly, you just get that chill. And they're not going to get a lot of yards off the line of scrimmage with that, so you can kind of play with it too. So I'm going to spread that D line so I get that chip block. Actually, I could go hard flat. That's just bag, forcing them. There's different ways. Really, the main thing is you just want to stress the original route running. So basically, if you compress those, the only route you have to worry about is this guy and the running back. All right. So me playing defense, I like to triangulate receivers or receiving threats. Okay. So you can go slide right, spread line, and then just kind of back him off. You can opt to do that and then go like outside shade. Like I said, I typically like curl flats on this because like sometimes I go like curl flat, hard flat, and then just kind of man him up, or I might combine him with a man and a saw squat, or I might blitz him if I want to use the linebacker right here. I can do that. So I'm just going to kind of sit him in a hook curl right now. You see right there, it's not gonna be easy. Because he's gonna get ran into his guy with the press. So sometimes that's all you need, like especially if they just try to quick throw it. If you can just get them to bump, it'll knock them off their route just enough for you to kind of be effective. So I'm going to go up against random plays in the bunch nasty. Let's go random bunch nasty, just kind of see how I would bag it, right? So we'll go like right there. Don't worry about that. Look there. So that's it. All you have to worry about is 2 receivers on the left. You ain't got to worry about the bunch set anymore. Just pressing them just makes it hard for them to get kind of a read or something comfortable enough to throw it to. You kind of just force them to make a read over here. So sometimes what I'll do is I might back him off since he's going to be chucked. And I could probably, since I'm going to put that there, sometimes I might not even need to blitz him. It might just be like a 3-man rush that I decide to do. Because I know that Crosby's going to, with his alignment, he's going to kind of take Travis Hunter out to play initially, just with a chuck release. So, especially they got good strength, and you can kind of get that. You can generally get good fatigue on it, like zone chucking or whatever. It's a good chuck right there. Just enough to kind of delay the releases on the bunch side. And then you can kind of play with what you want on the back end of it. So. Just kind of work with that a little bit. Coach playing on it. But most of the time when I play people, they're trying to mesh their route. So usually I'll kind of start off with this kind of setup. Just kind of keep everything. Really, like I said, it really depends on your user. You cannot user linebackers in Madden. I don't know why people try, because you need to change of direction, especially like when you're dealing with like certain running backs. Now, obviously, I'm more into mud right now, but make this shit happen in regs. Minimize and compress their gains, or they can't get big plays. Take that away from them, and then there's other things you can do. That's just a man look. Another thing I might do is like I might come out in a zone, like if they try to do the little glitch play. You wanna come out in like a 4 drop. If he does like this, and then be ready to flip it when he does his motion. Now it's not gonna when he does his motion. You'll probably want to play your user a little bit underneath, and you probably want to play like one of these underneaths. So usually I'll just kind of press it, and then motions, I'll flip it. Just don't want to give up the big play. Like, you're not necessarily always just going to bag everything, but you want to kind of reduce the effectiveness of what's on the field. So we'll flip the play. That's all I got to do is just get to him. So I'm probably going to use her that right side linebacker. Flip play. a little tough with like 2 zones there. So what I might end up doing is put a match zone on it. Right. Pre-snap flip the play. Try to slide linebacker, see if that works. A little bit. Hook zones. They're probably gonna have to drop the hook zones. That's why I don't really run a lot of cover for it. It is a bend don't break. Usually it'll stop people that take a lot of shots. So most of the time I'm just kind of in the robber press or the 3 seam, but every now and then I'll come in here and I'll start labbing some new stuff. But I do know that you want to cover it like that. There we go. Alright, so now I see that. We're going to run this flip. I feel like auto flip doesn't always work, so I'll turn that off. So we're going to try the 2 sync. Ginger. Why he's playing so deep. Probably because there's a hook zone there. I try different things. Like when I go in an actual game, if I run into it, you'll see me running like different types of adjustments based off of what I see. It's kind of hard to really kind of pinpoint it when I'm playing, just practice mode or whatever. But kind of get an idea of what you want to do when you're defending it. Definitely want to compress any bunch set and jam it at the line so they don't get like those timing releases that are important for them to be effective. So usually I'll play a lot of man press versus bunch sets now instead of trying to play match zones, because while match zones can be effective at stopping it, it's not necessarily going to bag it. It's going to kind of slow it down a little bit, but I don't want to just slow it down. I want them to not run it no more. I just beat somebody that he took it to the level where he made a PSN account called Be Nasty. Like seriously, like that's all he was running, and he tried to do the little Jacksonville audible scheme, and I was just all on that shit like white on rice. Because like every time you audible, when your play not working or whatever, if you flip your play a lot, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create block sheds. And you're going to give me unique alignments on defense when you do that. Alignments that you typically don't get when you just pick your play as
There's
is.
never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to
Got Daddy Brock over here.
In Las Vegas. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
Better get that little 150-pound running back out of there, bro. He gonna get fucked up.
You don't see too many cornerbacks coming up with hits like that in the running game. He announced his presence right there and knocked it back for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Bajan to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Baited him.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Goddamn, Polo man, you trucking like that?
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense
Give it to the crowd, man. They don't want it.
So a big defensive
Baited him to throw the corner out.
no less as they make the interception and bring it back
Excellently
for the score.
And I
executed.
think that's a signal
Oh, he
for how
Brett
this
me
defense
hit man
wants to
hard over
play.
here.
They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. The Raiders, after the interception, here's Smith. And no, it falls incomplete.
That's what red zone.
Conversion, no good.
Definitely gonna be looking for that as soon as it becomes an ability.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
Oh yes, the
following that
X Factor
pick
version,
six.
but I need the regular version. How are you gonna get that man killed?
He is belted at the end of that one. And Pat's at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Belgium. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and he forced an incompletion.
Bajan. To the right side.
Let's call him out. Little ass running back. He ain't took him out yet. You gonna fuck around and find out.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Bajan. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, and Jake Bailey is out there for New England. And good covers there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Looking to put a drive together. A shotgun snap for Smith. Flush to his right. And the looking is running back, open downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Gino. Crabtree has him. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. Lynch running the counter. And he'll get it down here to the 33.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Gino. The 20. And they're going to be settled down on the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play in the football there. It's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Now it's Smith. Over the middle, hits up with the tight end Bowers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Gino down to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. T. Higgins from 8 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and going. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there's optimism.
That's how you get that little running back out of here, man.
You just loaded it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Bagent.
Shit out of here. Nobody run a defense better than me.
Intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. That just went out the window there with a pick.
Hey, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And this one incomplete, threw down at the feet of his receiver. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on third down, Smith. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
2-yard gain.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal.
28-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit there. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
This is the best defense in the game, dude. It defends so many popular formations. And he's out of there. Running for the heels. I ain't even realized back in Legend again. Stay good over here. And then Legend with a no money spent team and just putting the crutch on my defense and just relying on them.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA proud to serve the
Let's go to another channel learning how to play defense again. Like I said, y'all had questions. Make sure you ask in the chat. Most of the time to be focusing on what I'm doing. It's easier, to explain if y'all tell me what y'all want to know. And for me to just kind of just be sporadic and all off the charts and just trying to tell you everything.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Already here, they're audible to something else. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing is McCarthy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That's how you zone blitz right there, fellas. That's how you zone blitz. You got to take that. Make them stop running play action.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and you're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown.
Coverage.
And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Throwing is Smith. And that is caught.
Rock Bauer with a linebacker on him? Hell yeah. I'll take that all day.
23 yards for a touchdown. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for two.
The Raiders will line up.
Gino's going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
At the 35-yard line.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter.
Keeps forcing it to one guy. He's going to fumble here in a minute. It's the idea of what we want him to do. Keep throwing it to the running back. That way late in the game, you won't be able to use it.
into this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. To the air with McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. On play action, McCarthy. Pass caught. That's golden. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On play action, now McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Throwing again, McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Adjustments.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And it's not possible without Andrew Boothrow. He's perfect apex for me for right now.
I think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
After the interception, here's Smith. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers. 2 catches.
Got to cover Brock, buddy.
Here so far. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
He almost went out of bounds. I was worried about throwing it to him. I thought they were going to get me for illegal touching, but he toe tapped that line.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. Here's McCarthy sliding out of the pocket. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
Boy, just forcing to pull him now. That's what I want.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Back to throw, Smith. That's in the hands of his tight end Bowers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The final shot here before break. Smith firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Diggs with a good footwork. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Put down by Xavier McKinney. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now it's Smith. As he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Smith throwing again. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead. Those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Smith.
Doing all right, Dallas. Actually found a way to kind of cheat with this speed out. You put the speed out and then motion it. It's like a fast-ass in route, and they can't defend it.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
And if he tries to defend it, he's going to leave it flat open.
Touchdown pass. And the Raiders will add
Song dance on it.
in the final minute of the 3rd. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense.
I'm always labbing new stuff, man. Trying to find ways to be creative and off meta.
Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, he out of there, bro. Comes a reoccurring effect.
Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game.
Safety.
Safety.
Man, I whooped his ass, dude. Tried to run that bunch X nasty on me. Bagged that shit. Try to do all the play flipping and all that shit. I like when people do that, to be honest. Because it gives my defense like unique alignments when they do that shit. And then that's the last thing you want to give someone like me is something new I can play with, you know. It's like a kid in a candy shop.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, that bro, my defense is predicated on stopping that.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Okay.
Now Gino. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. Throwing now is Gino. Over the middle, complete.
Yo, that speed out motion, that shit's deadly. Because you can double motion now, so you can get the hot route quick by just put them in motion, get the hot route, and put them back. I like that. Definitely gonna be adding that to what I do.
And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it down field, creating good plays?
Pass commit. Man, hit him with a run. See, I'm opening playbook up, man. I'm telling you. I'm finding ways. Look at that defense, man. Goose egg. Defense, deadly. It allows me to kind of have fun on offense and kind of play around with different stuff.
To get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden.
I already got my defense mastered. Took me 3 years, man. 3 years of running that stuff. Of consistency. It really came down to the Raiders retaining Patrick Graham this offseason. Probably picked it up.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Just watch, man. Just watch, man. I can't put everything out there for folks for free.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game. But
we were back there.
Reason, isn't it? It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel
but I run into enough of that shit in
to the next one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Throwing is McCarthy. Man, he hits him in stride.
I run into it enough, though. You know, it's like it's not hard.
Third down and less than a yard. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Boom! Right into my enforcer. Sure you want to run that?
To the air with McCarthy.
I'll throw it to him.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, Boo's a monster, bro.
We
That's an apex for you.
Bears repeating, they are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost
Yeah, Bull just bagging.
intercepted. I think the receivers now
And they keep throwing it to him.
want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Giants on third down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. Looking deep for Crabtree. It's caught inside the 20.
Jones.
And he will be taken down, but it is
Trying to get in front of him.
flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Diablo is just a monster, bro.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Operating from the gun, McCarthy will get this complete to Worthy. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the left side, it's hauled in by Golden. A field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And Audible here to get a new look. Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
Shit out of here. Defense retains the goose egg.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Daddy Brock.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion, would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating their hands, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Smith going to throw it. It's caught by Crabtree. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing again is Smith. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles. That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference, see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were on earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. And certainly will have some explaining to do.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First down 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gino down to throw.
No, good throw.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over.
Man, I ain't copy pasting nobody, bro. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing my own thing. We chilling on here.
Tells everyone
40-0. Defense out here playing to a T. See, I like when people play copy paste. I ain't gonna lie. You know why? Because from one game to the next, I ain't got to sit there and overthink my adjustments. I know exactly what people are doing. I've got like 3 or 4 defenses for certain sets that I know is going to bag, you know, and because these people run the same formations as the next person, it makes it so fucking easy. Get the fuck off me. Give me that ball. But yeah, it makes it so fucking easy to play defense.
He saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he heard all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Throwing now, Smith. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues.
And I think this is my most complete game I've ever played. I think they're rolling on all cylinders. In Legend, just raping somebody, bro. Legend division. With a no money spent team, bagging.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there.
Last time y'all see me, man, I'm in my mode.
Gino's gonna throw.
I'm in my mode. Lucky I can't do onside kick, man, because I be trying to spam them and try to master it. You know, they patched the other way. I like how that fullback just ran right through there untouched. Lovely. I mean, commending him for sticking around. Maybe he can look at the film and see what he did wrong. I'm gonna show y'all. You gotta pay to be in the gauntlet. I ain't got the coins for that yet, and I refuse to do that until I get at least the pivotal, the key players for my team that I need. I need to have the perfect offensive line. I got to decide if I want to go with the signature series or if I want to go with legends for my O line, and then I gotta obviously we got to get more pieces on the defense because I can't. While the dime is good, I'm not going to be able to run that against everybody I face. You know, there's going to be some people that run the ball that, you know, I'm going to need my 3-3 defense, and I don't have a nose tackle. You know, so I just run a play, man. If you need help or whatever, just send me a message or something. Just finish it out because I need to look at a few things. Don't be like in your feelings and just call a knee or whatever. Take a knee if you don't mind. You get out of here a lot faster. Well, fellas, I ain't gonna be able to show y'all the highlights. This guy, he and his feelings after I score 48 points.
We're gonna get a delay. That flag,
man, just pick a play, bro. Pick a play. Game's over, and you won't get that DNF on your record. And DNFs hurt. They hurt you a lot more than they help you. We bagged though, 48-0. I can live with it, I guess. This guy's a little salty about it. It's crazy he waited until he was like down that bad before he decided to grieve, but 48-0 Baggeroni over here. Baggeroni with the macaroni. I'm going to show y'all a couple of adjustments. I've been playing with new adjustments. Like, when I get ahead, like, I try new stuff. So there's a couple of things that I kind of incorporate now. So let's just kind of break it down. There's 2 defenses that I run. 2 defenses, they're all you need. You know, I mean, every now and then I might audible to something else. You know, if someone figures out. But I want to show y'all how to run these defenses. Now, number 1, your slot corner has to be an apex. He got to be a demon. If you don't have a demon in the slot, bro, you're not going to be able to run this to a T. Now, if you can get good corners on the outside, cool. But if not, which I'm in that situation where I do need better corners on the outside, but we manage it.
I don't know why they go on clip size, practice type. I doubt that, Daddy. You not doing that on match coverage with the adjustments I got. All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I run this. I run this with 3 safeties, but I don't have to have the three safety adjustments because if you don't set your second slot corner, it automatically puts a safety there. Okay? Automatically puts a safety there. So Polamalu will be the second guy automatically. Do not set them as a corner or whatever, because they're not going to let you put a safety there from your home screen. So in order to get the safety there, you only set your first slot corner. Now, your first slot corner, he got to be a dog. All right? So he got to be strong enough. He got to be big enough, over 6 feet. I can get him a little bit heavier than 190. That's cool. He's got to be agile because he's going to be playing match. He's going to be playing man. He's going to be doing it all. All right? Decent acceleration. Anything over 85 is good. Got to have decent awareness. Great change of direction. Like, this guy has to be able to do everything that you ask him to do. Like, he's got to be able to play man. He's got to be able to play match. He's got to be able to play zone. He got to do all. He got to be able to blitz. All right? He's got an 87 catch, which isn't too bad. He's got an 87 jump again. Like I said, he's got to be your apex. He's got to be the athlete on your field that can do it all. Got decent tackle. For your corners, you want at least 70. You know, anything that's higher than a QB's break sack, that's ultimately what you want. Decent hit power on top of it. Not really worried about power finesse. But we do want block shed and we do want pursuit, because if you're blitzing, pursuit is very important. Notice how Polamalu is in the slot. Booth is in the slot. They both have 92 pursuit. 92 pursuit. So when I blitz with them, they're not going to run into a defender. They're not going to run into a lineman. They're going to take the correct angle, and they're going to come after your ass. All right? Y'all blitzing with people with like 60 pursuit and shit, and sitting there complaining about your contains not working. I wonder why. All right? So when I come out my defense, notice I got 20 on the right, so I got my 3 safeties on the field, and I don't have to worry about the stupid 3 safety adjustments, which I do not fucking use in the first place. Okay? You do not need those. So you want 3 safeties on the field, you just don't want the 3 safety adjustments. All right, so when I'm dealing with doubles, I like the overload. If I'm dealing with under center, I like the overload. I mainly, if they try to spread me out, I go with the cover 1 robber. That's mainly like trips, spread. I mean, you can do the overload 3-seam press versus spread. It just really depends on the tendencies, but mainly empty and trips. I'm in the cover 1 robber press. Sometimes I'll try it on bunch nasty just to see if I can get, bump them off their routes and force them to make a bad throw. But other than that, I love this overload 3-seam press. So if I'm dealing with any type of doubles or whatever, just kind of find one. Well, we got like normal Y off close. All right, so things that we're going to do is we're going to slide the linebackers just like we're doing our cover 1. We're going to pinch the D-line. Now, when I'm dealing with doubles, I'm either going to put him in a match zone or I'm going to man him up. He has bottleneck on him. So if he's pressed, that guy's not going to get loose. So that's going to let me get bracket help with the seam flat and match third over there on the left. And that's going to allow me to kind of, shift to assist as needed. So regardless whether he puts on the field, we got the run fits covered. Pretty simple. It's just a matter. So I didn't mean to shade that underneath. So got to be careful with that.
Just say I did the shade again. Did not mean to. There we go. Just kind of man up the slot, and then we'll get the bracket. Look at that. Like, so they really can't do anything crazy to, you know, like the little motions, play actions. You're pretty much just aligned. Everybody, that's another thing about match zones is if there's nothing in their zone, they're going to play run fit. So see how the safety's ready. Come in there as well. So just the idealistic way, you'll see me kind of run that adjustment. Sometimes, like if it's more compressed, I'll put like a vert hook on it instead of man them up. But we're playing with it, you know. A couple of adjustments. I've got one versus trips that I was doing versus mobile quarterbacks. It just eliminates the rollout completely. Trust me, man. Dealing with Michael Vick and Justin Fields and mud.
Welcome to Nashville football.
It's not easy, but I make it look easy.
Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me
And
as
Jalen
always,
Hurts.
my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go from Nashville. From his own end zone, here we go. Takes out a one-stop. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big plays. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time. Johnson Sunday.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He keeps his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing deep down the near side. Defender rifle in as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. And again, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
From the gun, Smith. Hits him on the out route. Makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers the touchdown. And now the Raiders are going to go for 2. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He rolls to his right. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. It's going to put him up 8-0. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
First and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air, it's Ertz. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
First and 10.
Ertz on first down. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 18.
On it was Saquon Barkley. And they crush it right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's good.
Ertz now from the gun. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
They just get the play off. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Raiders will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 8-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Rob's right. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Smith in the pistol. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Setting him on the dime. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Andrew Nakua attacking to make that stop.
Brings up second down.
2nd and 8. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Las Vegas.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Raiders with a chance to add to their lead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yet the burst of the running back was tremendous. He got the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage. That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Will begin his return from the 11. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
2nd and 4. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 30.
1st down, around with Barkley. They're cutting together a yard there. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. From the 37. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Loss of 6 yards. Second down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't make that connection. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to take over after the interception. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Smith on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But at the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now Smith. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing it again here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. And again, it's Smith. On the move, hit it right. He doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pressure comes, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And again, it's Bowers. And this is down all the way to the 3. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Brown on first and goal. And he goes down. So a questionable call not to kick it. And they're not going to add any points here before the half.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. First down throwing for Hurts. Chased out to his right. That's completed right side. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
But you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it? We're just waiting for a throw to come up and get open. That's how he did a terrific job finding that out.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. From the 32. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's brought to a stop after he's had plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down any pace for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Working quickly here.
Make adjustments over here, bitch. Can't run RPOs on me in the red zone.
He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over it.
He's throwing for it. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. Now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it snaps.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, hooray, strike. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, it can transform a short completion into a big play.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On 4th down, Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't.
And that's another one that leaves. Told you I love playing. It's just so easy now. I got a defense for every meta that they pop out in. And I'm not supposed to be winning with this team, bro. This is not a in-game team. Like, I've got a couple players I grinded for, but I'm missing so much. Look, the last 3 games were shutouts. Literal shutouts, and some of them quit before I could really get my boogie going. Last 3 games was a shutout. You could technically say 3.5 because I'm playing that Bunch Nasty guy, and he put up 27 in the first half, and then I just bagged that shit because he kept spamming it, and it gave me more tools to kind of recognize in my toolbox. And sometimes it be games like that where you let somebody score on you so you can kind of figure out what they're doing. And then you can just be like, okay, when I see that again, I know what I take. So based off me just playing that one guy, the next 3 guys, I clamped up with adding the adjustments that I used to stop that one guy. So now that one adjustment that I made immediately comes transcendence to everything that I've already been doing. So it just elevated my defense to a further elevation. Further. We are doing so good right now. I just got to get some pieces for my offense. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford playing this long term because it's like every 2 weeks, man, they drop a new promo, and promos are pretty expensive. And I mean, just to have a contendable team, you need about at least 2 million coins that you're going to have to grind for just to put the players on the field. So you're probably going to have to end up selling whichever promo you feel like is not viable to you anymore. You'll probably have to end up selling. I know, like, I want to eventually get rid of this preseason standouts. I know I'm hanging on to them for longer than I should be because I'm really just kind of trying to make the best of having Jackson Powers while I got him, but he's really the only card from that promo that's viable, like him and Deion Jones. But technically, I need to be getting rid of that promo. It's pointless for me to have that. If I can, I should just go ahead and sell him and then just move on. Like, that's where I should be. I'd hate to do it, but I mean, that's pretty much where we're at right now. It's what you got to do when you got to do it. And start going to the Signature Series Center. That's probably what I end up doing. Just go ahead and start moving on from that. It's just a matter of what am I going to be able to sell it for? And I need to get Gainwell out of this roster because I'm not really using. See, the QB1 from this promo is not Geno Smith, I can assure you that. But he gets me wins. You get right, Keedy. It's all about the wins. T. Higgins, like they've dropped some receivers, but the free receivers you have with the team captain and T. Higgins, it's like, why would you even try to invest? More than what you're trying to spend in the receivers. I would probably, if I were to make a change, I'd probably take. Let me see. Why is he not getting credited here? I don't think he's accounting towards. So I should be having. Let me do a quick count real quick. 1. Only got 1 game timeline. Need to give me another one. Need to upgrade from Hillel if I can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. One, two. It's really just about counting it. So it's like, it says I got 20. 20 even. I have to trade some of them out though. Let's see what's out there. Oh, fuck. That's the only thing about MO, bro. Is like you're constantly changing your team, and you're trying to make sure that whatever you're changing to it is not going to be irrelevant. It's like Prescott, he's QB1 right now. He's got good accuracy, good throw power. You got Kinlaw. That's your nose and your power rusher. He's solid. Like every year he get a solid card and early in the year. See a lot of people with Travis Hunter, man, but they don't really be doing too much against me, man. Like I pretty much contain him pretty much. So I've seen Evan Ingram get loose a couple of times. So he's a ×2 on the game time. So he'd be a good asset to have, especially for how I like to use my tight ends. I feel like he's a little bit better than Parham. I get it, Parham's like 6'9", but Evan Ingram and Brock Bowers would be like the perfect pair for my offense, really. That would be what I need. Because that'll give me a fast tight end when Brock Bowers isn't. Because that's 85 speed, bro. He ain't got to be super strong. He's more of a receiver. He's got good route running. If I add Evan Ingram to this offense, I don't know if I got like 500,000 coins to save up for that. I'd have to sell some players probably on the defensive side that I'm not using while they're still worth some coins. Like I'd have to sell the 2 corners that I got. I mean, you look at it, I get Hobbs. If I sell Hobbs, I get 130. That'll put me at 260. And then I sell the other corner. Who are we looking at? I got both of them. So, I mean, it'll be 260 plus another 130. That'll put me close to 400. Ingram would definitely make this offense click. Shit, I just don't have enough. 400 not enough to make me move the needle. So I mean, I'd have to sell. Technically, I'd have to sell 3 players. So I could sell my 2 corners. I can't get rid of Booth. Booth is him. So let me go look and see what he's worth though, because I might end up having to come back and get him. So I kind of want to add Evan Ingram to this offense. I'll be looking at. I just want to see what his value is. Okay, he's listed about 200,000. That's about. I think he gets that bottleneck, so you're gonna get about 220,000 for him. And granted, he's solid, bro. I just got to get that man card up, so he plays a lot better. That's why I was thinking about switching to man from zone, but I don't know. Maybe they'll come out with a strat card that gives you man and zone. I don't know. He's just got so much going for him. He's got the agility. I don't want to lose that. See, Woodson be another solid player. Now, I can't use Woodson. Woodson would probably be used on the outside because he's fast. You're not really going to burn him, but he got the agility. Like I would like to have him, but I'm probably not going to get him anytime soon because you're looking at $1 million coins for a fucking corner on defense. That's just not realistic. Not right now. You see how Darrell Revis went down. Like he went from being expensive to yesterday's news. So I just got to find that point to sell the 2 corners from the game time promo, because this week I think they're dropping some new stuff. So if I can go ahead, just get rid of the corners I have, I could possibly upgrade some positions. I'm only focused on getting cards that are going to be ×2 in the end of the day. So some of these are bound cards, so I can't really do much with the bound cards. Don't want to sell my quarterback because I ain't got no quarterback after him. I mean, I could sell my center while he still got some value on him. Just move on from that promo completely. Can't get rid of Booth. Like Booth and Jones, like they hold me. Like those 3 corners, they hold me. Like I can't lie. For what it's worth, and I don't have Travis Hunter money. I ain't trying to spend $500 on a corner because you need a lot of corners. You need three solid corners. The other 2, I really don't use them. They're just kind of there for real. Obviously, if I can get to lead, well, if I'm playing squads and I'm the defensive coordinator, I'd probably take my tokens off of Crabtree and then put them on Talib. Because if I get Talib up, let's say, let's play 4 more tokens, right? So it'll be like, what, 87 speed. So he'll be fast. He's got the size, right? Like 6'1", 205. So he has the size. So you're looking at, what, 87 speed, good acceleration, not necessarily going to be better than Boost, but it's got a good jump on him, good speed. He'd be a good option. Like I could put my team captains on him. I'm just kind of seeing what I'm going to do on offense, because if I take my team captains off of Crabtree, and Crabtree has been very good. He's dropped some balls here and there, but for the most part, like him and Higgins together, obviously Higgins is going to be the better. If you have a choice, Higgins is better because he has like all the route running. So Higgins is wide receiver number 1, and then he's 6'4". So you kind of look at that, it's like, okay, if I already have one physical, and then I bring like Mac Hollins in to be the number 2, because he can run block. I just don't trust him much on his route running. I think his change of direction sucks too. But then we got Matthew Golden, so he's more of a nimble underneath guy, which is what I kind of use in my 12 personnel. I don't know. I just like them big receivers, so especially when I want to late in games. I'm just trying to figure out who I need to sell, because I got to make some changes. If I want to bring Evan Ingram in, we're gonna have to get rid of Loveland. So I'll sell Loveland while I can still get value off of him, I guess. That's what we'll do. Let me see what he's worth first before I make some irrational decision. I think the other day it was at least 100,000 for him. What time is it? What time? So we're looking for the 82s, looking for a Loveland. Yeah, so he's falling into that 39,000 range. I'm trying to see if I got any in here that I could sell. Is center really going for that, or do I have? So if you get your hands on any of the linemen, that's just easy money, bro. If I can get like 4 of those cards, it don't matter. Just get my hands on 4 of them. I might even sell my Merrick, bro. Like, I hate to do it, but I got my 3 safeties. And he's more of a run support, and people don't really run the ball. And he don't get to change of direction. So I can sell my Merrick. That's one. Hobbs is good. He's fast, but my issue with Hobbs is his movement, his change of direction. So we're looking at them 2. I could sell. I just don't know if I got any budget players that can play if I do this. So it's like, what, 260 on top of what I got. So that's 3. That's going to be 400. And then I'll sell my center. Well, my left guard, whatever. Let's fucking do it. And then just kind of wait. I might get them cheaper later anyway. Hate to do it to you, buddy, but I just feel like you're not what you used to be. So we're going to get rid of him. If there's anybody else I could sell. If I could sell him just to kind of make up some chump change. Because we're technically replacing him. Merrick's got to go. Hate to do it too, but it's all about, one thing about MUT is you can't have attachment to your players, especially if you're not using them. So I'm thinking it's going to be Hobbs and Jones that I'm going to sell. So that'll be Lassiter to Lieb. It's going to be a thin cornerback room, but we'll manage. It's going to be risky, bro. I like taking risks, bro. We're going to sell him. We're going to sell him. It's tough. So that's going to be my corners, my safety, my tight end, and my center. And that should be enough for me to get Evan Ingram. Alright, so go to my binder. I'm going to try to sell him. Well, still getting like 120 something thousand. Try to get, I could probably come back and get him later, So we'll sell him. Alright. Mary. Alright, now we just wait. Like, it's gonna be crazy, but I think Evan Ingram price might drop a little bit. All I need is like 490. I think I put in more than, and then I'll be kind of rocking. And then it'll allow me to showcase my defense with, again, low level players. So what we're gonna do, we gotta change this up. So lead gonna be starting over here. I might have to put my team captain tokens on him, so I'm not really losing much. We're gonna have to take him off the Crabtree. That way I got two guys on the outside that can play ball. Trying to see if there's anything else that I can do. It's gonna leave me naked on the outside, but sometimes you gotta take the risk, you know? It's like, oh, I don't even know if I got a budget corner that I can put in my defense, but it's gonna be intriguing going into my playoffs naked. Oh, like, I want to have fucking, I might have to, I really don't want to, man. I've had so many bad reps with him. Trying to see what options I have. I don't want to put anybody under 85 speed in that secondary. I really don't even want to bring goddamn any of these green cards back either. So yeah, we'll probably just go in here with three corners. Let them ball out because it's really about my safety. As long as I got my safeties, I'm good. It's just going to leave me naked in the secondary with three corners. And they're not necessarily the best, so I'm probably going to have to also change. My team tokens need to be shifted to my defense. Diggs is probably going to get either promoted or Matthew Golden is. Golden's a little bit smaller. 5'11". They're both about the same height. I'm probably just going to make Golden my go-to. I mean, they both got matchup nightmare. So I could definitely just kind of use that as a point of emphasis. So we're going to take our team captain tokens off of him. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shift them to the defense. That way I'm not completely naked over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he gets like any abilities. He gets a lot of lumberjacks if you're a tackler. Nothing really It's the bottleneck, though. I like that. I love the bottleneck. Probably the universal coverage would be good. The only thing I hate about universal coverage is most of the time people are not even going to throw it to you when you're activated. But we good over there. We got the 87 speed. If I can get my... Shit, we still good as long as I got 20 Raiders, we still good. So he's fast. I'm just waiting on those cars to sell so I can pick up my tight end number 2 and then move Parham down to number 3 because I like him, but he's done enough today for me to realize that he's not my best option. I don't have a Stiller kill. So there's that. Like his medium route running is okay. Says his catching is okay, but it's like without the Stiller Kilm or the Charger Kilm, he's not going to be as good as he can be. His change of direction is like really low, 67 change of direction. So I can't really run any techno. It's pointless to be a good route runner if you ain't got good change of direction. So it's just something to kind of key point on. Look at Brock Bowers, and he has 78 change of direction, so it's a huge difference on that plus 10. And he runs his routes pretty good. Then you kind of go. Remember, I need a lineman, so we sold one. We're gonna start selling in full force here in a sec. So I'm just gonna be sitting in the marketplace, waiting. Cause I had to do this shit for my defense too. When I went to get Javon Holland, I had to sell half my starters, pick them up. So I don't mind selling people because you gotta move and make room for new people to join your team anyways. So we definitely good over here. It's just risky because I'm not sure how these corners are gonna play, but we'll see. So I need. And then they got Tunzel. I could probably use Tunzel. He's actually the cheapest one, so I might actually go back and get him. And come back and get one of these other guys when their price drops. Sitting at 259. I just need them other 2 cars to sell. Somebody gotta want them. That's all I can do right now is just wait. Program. Game time. I look for the tight end. I feel like he's going to be the dude. I could get McMillan. He's the cheaper option, but he's got a better catching traffic than Crabtree had. Definitely worth it, but I want Evan Ingram. Kind of look at the agility, 83 agility, again, 77 change of direction. That shit matters so fucking much. He's 83 short, 82 deep. Pretty sure as long as anything's over 85, so his medium route running would be like 88 as well. So he'll have the same medium route running, but got 89 break tackle. Yeah, he's going to be a dog once he joins my team. You can't, there's certain players you just have to keep. You got to keep Diablo. And
I'm trying to get his speed back, so I need to get those game time cards up. So if I go look at my thing, I want to get a +2 for Evan Ingram. So that'll put me at 18. And then I got to find 2 more spots for those corners that I just basically said, bye, I don't need you. So I just kind of visualize. I'm probably going to call it for right now on the screen, because I do need to get ready for work. Got about an hour or so. But I will update y'all when the cards go through and sell, and then we go ahead and add Evan Ingram to the offense, because I feel like Evan Ingram and Brock Bowers together, that's going to be a tandem. That 12 personnel is going to kind of be reminiscent of the, I hate to say it like this, but y'all remember the Patriots when they had Aaron Hernandez and Brock Bowers. I mean, not Brock Bowers, but Gronk. Aaron Hernandez and Gronk, them days. Like, it'll be reminiscent of that minus the tight end just going psycho and killing. No pun intended. But yeah, I think that would be like the perfect tight end combo for me to run my offense. But I will let y'all know as soon as we make those transactions and we'll pick them up. All right? Appreciate y'all tuning in.